Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I don't think I've ever done this before. I've never saved up 1,500 units to do a 5-star rank up video. And I also learned last night. This blew my mind. Maybe it shouldn't have. But that different progressions. I'm so used to talking about RNG of slots. Different progressions have different 22-hour events. Level Up is just about to start at the time of recording this. For me, I've always talked about these like they're just what everybody sees. But that's not true at all. In fact, Thronebreaker, I think Level Up was yesterday. And for me, Hero Use was yesterday. So maybe some of you watching this are not about to do event quest completion or something else. I don't know. All I know is this is a Arena wins tomorrow, Level Up event today cycle for me. And that Level Up event is all about as much press as this got. And even though one could argue that maybe the rank 1 to rank 2 6-star rank up gem for the same price is the better buy because it takes the place of 3 tier 5 basic, not 2. I want this to be an Ascension focused video. And you can buy as a Paragon player up to 1,500 units worth of rank 4 to rank 5 5-star rank up gems. Now, we assume, even though the details somehow still aren't out, that Ascension means that you want to ascend your 6-star champion to the threshold of what like a rank 1 or rank 2 7-star would be. Now, obviously, there is a ceiling on the powers of that Ascension. But I believe that Kabam will definitely want us to have max rank 3, 4, 5-star champions. But I wouldn't be surprised if they even go for wanting us to have max SIG in those champions. So I just spent 1,500 units. Actually, I forgot to hit purchase. You can tell I am also on 2 hours of sleep. Okay. 3, 2, 1, boom. Now I just purchased it. And for my friend Legacy, not to be confused with Legacy, who always loves that I try to stay over 50,000 units for some reason, I'm over by 1 unit, baby. Woo! Just barely. But I'm doing it. Let's go. So I'm going to go to my 5-star rank 4 champions and choose not 1, not 2, but 3 champions that I want to eventually take to rank 5, I think, as a 6-star. And out of the champions that you're staring at right now, the 3 that I use most, especially for Battlegrounds, Falcon and the Hood, but believe it or not, occasionally, especially for defense, also Guillotine 2099. So I am now going to utilize, as I'll hide my webcam for the sake of this video, all 3 of the rank 4 to rank 5 gems I just purchased with units, for the sole purpose of preparing for the next couple of months where we get the details and suddenly we're all thinking, man, we got to take up those 5 stars. We got to take up those 4 stars. We got to take up those 3 stars. We got to continue to rank up those 6 stars. I think it's actually a cool and genius move. It's my favorite thing that Kabam is doing on paper to make those champions still relevant, because they used to say that side quests were going to make us do 1 and 2 star fights, which they did every once in a while, but then they ditched that, you know? They totally ditched that. And that was definitely to what I would consider to be the detriment of the community, because it limits the value of those champions that are just gathering dust. But this doesn't. And as you can see, I've got so much ISO that I need to sell for gold to make sure it doesn't expire. That's the best advice I can give summoners about trying to get more gold, because so many people are gold poor in this game that check your expiring ISO. And I know I open way more crystals than a lot of people, but I sell it in spans of every 10 days. Every 10 days. Falcon's maxed out. And then what do you know? It's all going to be the hood. This is by far the most rank ups for 5 stars I've ever done in a video. But I do want you to notice that I am not selling the other class ISO to save a little bit of gold and save time. I get that if you are very close to being at that bottom threshold of gold and ISO, that you probably should do something else. But that is not me. And therefore, I am not going to waste time to save a few thousand gold that I already have more than enough of. I get when people are like, Prof, why didn't you be more responsible with that rank up? And I'm like, look, I'm just trying to save people's time. And this is the fastest way I can rank up champions. So there you go. 3 565 5 stars in 6 minutes. All thanks to Ascension. And oh, by the way, if you're wondering how many level up points, that's 144,000. Not too shabby, I do declare. And I'm now 26 units above the 50,000 threshold. While it was kind of tempting, because Hood is actually, speaking of Hood, on my list of champions to take to rank 4. He's just such a valuable asset. 10,000 units was a bit too rich of an asking price, but 1,500 units for 3 5-star rank ups. Now that's something I can get behind. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one. Ascension. Let's hope we get the details soon.